The medium of film and television is very powerful. Once you respect it and not play with it, you could definitely influence how people think, and it can be good and bad. Movies meant a lot to me even before I wanted to become a filmmaker. My mother often would take me to the movies. I remember going to see Bye Bye Birdie, Help, and Hard Day's Night. My mother introduced me to Martin Scorsese and with seeing Mean Streets. There was a theater in New York City, no longer there, called the Paramount. And me and my friend Larry Tucker, we waited like 2 hours to see The Exorcist. I had never been scared in my life. I remember people vomiting in the theater at the screen. It was crazy. I went to New York University Graduate Film School, and something profound happened to me. One of my favorite filmmakers, Akira Kurosawa, was in America promoting Ron, and this journalist asked him, "You're one of the most renowned filmmakers ever, a master storyteller. Do you think you've learned everything you can about filmmaking?" Kurosawa said, "There's a universe of filmmaking for me to learn, still learn." That was like the ground shook. That's really had a profound effect on not just me as a filmmaker, but as a person. My thesis film was filmed by the great Ernest Dixon. We were classmates. The film was called Joe's Bedside Barbershop. We Cut Heads. Won the Student Academy Award, and I thought that the next week I was going to be directing a Hollywood feature, and that did not happen. That's when I woke up and realized I had to make a film myself and go the independent route. Well, one of the great things about making a film is that you start with an idea, hopefully get the money, and a year later, longer, it's in the theaters. The reason why I've told the stories I've told, that's what I want to tell at that particular time. It's part of being a human being. You know, it's something that makes us who we are. My favorite filmmakers are storytellers, and that's what I try to do. It allows me to express myself and share it with the world. Everybody comes into the theater and sits down in a chair in a dark room. Who they are is going to affect how they view the film, how they receive it. You want them to have some feeling about it. What that feeling is, that depends on the person's who they are and their experience. This honorary Oscar is being given to me for my body of work, not a specific film. It's something I've always wanted to do. I decided when I became a filmmaker, I wanted to build a body of work. So I'm grateful for that. Like a parent, proud of them all. Not take any back. Whatever the hardships that one has to go through in making a film and being in this industry, I still feel I'm very blessed because I'm doing what I love, and that's making films.